Jesus sat under a fig tree and spoke to those around him. Listen to this parable. There was a man in Jerusalem, very rich, known throughout Judea. He owned many swift mules, fine Persian cloths, and houses in several towns. He walked the streets as if the winds and stones obeyed him, believing his wealth would protect him from everything. One morning, as he descended from the Mount of Olives, his mule-drawn cart struck a poor fruit merchant's stall. Without getting down, he threw some silver coins and said, "Buy another stall." And he left, as if nothing had happened. A few days later, he injured a young potter's apprentice at a narrow Jerusalem crossroads. The boy fell, groaning in pain. He had broken his leg. The man didn't even get out of his cart. He just ordered that a bag of coins be taken to the boy's home. But then came a rainy night. The roads were slippery and the stars hidden behind dark clouds. At a curve near Jacob's well, his cart lost control and overturned. The man lost consciousness. He awoke hours later in a simple house, lying on mats. Beside him, a healer. In the background, a body covered with a linen cloth. "Who is that?" he asked, his voice trembling. "A man hurt during the accident," the healer replied. The rich man staggered toward the body and pulled back the cloth. He shuddered. It was the old servant who had tended his mother's vineyard since childhood, a man who had carried him in his arms when he was just a child, the only one who called him son with tenderness. "No, he cannot be dead. I will pay anything. I will give sacks and sacks of gold." The healer looked into his eyes and said, "Gold can raise tents, but cannot give back life. The heart of a man is weighed before the eternal, not by the wealth he has, but by the love he failed to give." Then Jesus looked at his disciples and said, "Truly, I tell you, do not store up treasures on earth where moth and rust consume. Life cannot be bought with drachmas, nor measured by power, but by compassion, justice, and love for your neighbor. For whoever sows pride will reap tears, but whoever plants mercy will be remembered in the kingdom of heaven."